Former ACCC boss Allan Fels says Australia needs stronger competition laws. He's chairing a union-backed inquiry into price gouging, which has heard evidence big business is using inflation as a cover to drive prices higher. Mr Fels says companies found to be profiteering will be named and shamed.
Danielle has seen all her bills rise this year, including a 40% increase on her home insurance, even though she hasn't made a claim.
There's been no significant reason or justification around the bill hike, which has been, for me, really distressing.
She's one of 600 Australians who've written submissions to the inquiry. The chair, Professor Allan Fels, says he wants to get to the bottom of what's driving up prices.
There's evidence that profit markups have gone up in Australia and globally, and there's evidence that competition has been reduced.
World events like the war in Ukraine and the pandemic have been used as an excuse to keep prices high, he says.
High inflation makes it easier for businesses to edge up their prices and not be questioned about them.
The inquiry heard more than half of price rises above inflation have been due to profits, while labour costs account for a third.
Firms across these sectors have more than simply passed on higher input costs to consumers, they were actually amplifying the costs.
Big business says that's not true, and the only sector showing any strength in profitability is mining.
The idea that companies are price gouging, that this is driving profitability, that this is adding into inflation, there's very little evidence for that.
Professor Fels already has some recommendations he hopes to take to the federal government, including strengthening price surveillance laws, giving more power to the consumer watchdog, the ACCC, to investigate prices, and stronger merger laws to block anti-competitive deals. An interim report will be released by the end of the year. Emily Stewart, ABC News.
Thanks for watching. Visit australiainstitute.org.au for all our latest research, commentary and analysis, as well as details for upcoming events and webinars.